So this is draw.io diagram. It used to be Diagramly, but now that it's linked to Google, it's now draw.io. It's an online tool that you can use to create diagrams and charts. And I chose this tool because I wanted to find something easier for creating graphic organizers when I'm lesson planning or just to use in the classroom, whether I'm creating a diagram or my students are creating a diagram. So it's very easy to use on the internet. It links directly to your Google Drive. So if you have a Gmail account, this is great. You can create a document just as you normally would, and here's the option to create a draw.io diagram. Now I've already been working on one here. And the great thing about this that's so helpful is that just like any other Google document, it automatically saves. See, all changes saved. It automatically saves as I'm working, so I'm not afraid to lose my work. Also, because it's linked to Google Drive, it's familiar to me. I have experience using Google Documents and Google Presentations, so it looks exactly the same as a Google document would, except now you can create diagrams. It also offers templates that you can use. I tried using a template, as you'll see over here. I used a template to make a Venn diagram, but I found that the unhelpful thing about draw.io is that it's a little bit rigid. So I got away from the template so that I can create something on my own in a blank document. Some of the features and functions that comes with draw.io is that you can zoom on different parts that you want to look at more closely, or you can zoom out to see the entire document. You can control that right over here. Okay, but I'm going to go back in. And another great thing that I love about this is that everything you need is right in here. If you need a box, you can grab this and drag it out here. Easy. If you need to bring out some text, drag it out. Easy. Another great thing that you can do, you can search for images. So here I searched for a like button that I actually inserted down here. This is how I created this food chain actually. All I had to do was type in sun and look at all these images that come up. And I can choose any one of them and drag it out here. It has other images that you might be familiar with. It has iOS icons that you can use. It has flowchart diagrams that you can use. It also has mock-up text, and I use this here to create a sticky note with a bulleted list. I also was able to use the text boxes in my food chain. I could have used a table if I was doing something related to math, and even up here in my plot line diagram I was able to use these images. All I had to do is drag it out, put it together, and now I have a diagram showing all the elements of plot. So you can see that this can be used in any content area, depending on how you use it. And I just listed a couple ideas that you could do. You could use it to create life cycles, family tree, moon cycle, Venn diagrams, water cycle, tables, charts, timelines, number lines. This is great for visual learners. It helps all students to organize their information, and because it's on the internet, it's editable. It's very easy to create graphic organizers. It promotes collaboration. Since it's in a Google Drive, you can share this document to other people who have Gmail accounts. I love the images that you can pull up right over here, so you don't have to fiddle around with Google Images in another tab. It automatically saves online and it gives you access to it from any computer, and has a very clean, clear look when you would print it out. So this is why I really like draw.io. I especially love the fact that you can share the document with other people. Just like you would with a normal Google document, you can just click share. And it's going to look exactly the way it always does whenever you want to share anything in your Google Drive. You just invite people, share and save, and when those people come in, you can have them edit, you can have them comment, or just to view. So this is a great tool to use in the classroom, I truly believe. And let's take a look at the rubric. I highly recommend using draw.io diagram. It's more helpful than not helpful. It promotes interaction and communication in a multimodal environment, definitely. It's very easy to navigate, especially if you have experience using Google Drive. The tools and features are conveniently located right in that sidebar area. The site is always available. Granted that you have an internet connection, you can access it anytime through your Google account. It's absolutely free. There are no ads. It's password protected. You can control the audience because you decide who gets to see your document. So it's very safe and private. And also, the quality of the product outdoes the time spent. I will admit it would be easier to just draw these things on a piece of paper. But for example, like a food chain, sometimes students will want to edit it. And that's the great thing about this interface, is that it's editable. You can go online, you can change anything very quickly and move images around. You can insert another piece to this food chain. You can move these around to make a food web. You can do anything you want, and that's a benefit over drawing it on a piece of paper, because once you draw it, you've either got to erase it or restart. But this you can save and come back to any time. So I highly recommend this. I truly believe it'll help you reach your instructional goals and promote collaborative learning. So try it out. Enjoy.